Michael, what's today's audio?
This time, we're comparing SMSL's PA200 and BLUESOUND's POWERNODE. The PA200 is a power amplifier and the POWERNODE is a network amplifier.
So, you're comparing devices with different roles. Master, would you like to hear the comparison between the PA200 and the POWERNODE 2?
Yes, I want to hear it.
Which one sounded better?
The PA200 was overwhelmingly better. I was surprised because the sound was completely different from the POWERNODE.
I see. What equipment did you use?
The audio source was Amazon Music, and the speakers were B&W's 705S3. For the PA200, I used the LinkPlay WM Ultra Network Streamer and the SMSL SU9 Pro DAC. The POWERNODE can play network audio sources on its own, so I didn't use a network streamer or DAC.
How much do the two cost?
The PA200 is $419 and the POWERNODE is $949.
The POWERNODE is about twice as expensive.
That's true. However, since the PA200 requires a network streamer, the actual price is not much different from the POWERNODE.
What are the specifications of the two units?
I've created a simple specification table. The PA200 is a power amplifier and the POWERNODE is a network amplifier, so I've listed the comparable features side by side. The rated output is 85 watts for the PA200 and 80 watts for the POWERNODE, so they're not too different. The SN ratio is 109 dB for the PA200 and 100 dB for the POWERNODE, so there's a significant difference.
Does the difference in SN ratio affect the sound quality?
It might. Optical digital input is only available on the POWERNODE. Analog input has one channel on the PA200 and two channels on the POWERNODE. Note that the digital and analog inputs on the POWERNODE are not two each, but two combined. The use of a 3.5mm conversion plug is unique. The XLR mono input is only available on the PA200. Note that the XLR input is mono and only supports one channel. For stereo playback using XLR terminals, two PA200 units are required. The subwoofer output is only available on the POWERNODE. The remote control is only included with the PA200. The remote control for the POWERNODE is sold separately. The PA200 does not have network functionality, so a remote control is necessary. The POWERNODE is a network amplifier, so it can be operated via smartphone or tablet without a remote control. The dimensions of the PA200 are 220 by 45.9 by 175 millimeters, and those of the POWERNODE are 220 by 70 by 190 millimeters. When placed side by side, the taller POWERNODE feels larger than the numbers suggest. The weight of the PA200 is 1.44 kilograms, and that of the POWERNODE is 1.78 kilograms. The POWERNODE is 300 grams heavier.
How is the build quality of the two units?
The PA200 has a metal chassis with excellent build quality. The POWERNODE is made of plastic and feels a bit cheap. I think the design of the POWERNODE is also good.
How did the sound quality differ?
The biggest difference is the signal-to-noise ratio. The SNR of the PA200 is particularly noteworthy. As I mentioned before, the GaN FET is likely contributing to this.
What is a GaN FET?
A GaN FET is a field effect transistor, FET, made using gallium nitride, a material that has recently gained attention. FET stands for field effect transistor, which is a type of transistor that controls current by applying an electric field inside a semiconductor. I like new things, so when I tried the PA200 using GaN FET, the sound was better than I expected.
What makes GaN FET superior to the conventional MOSFET?
Let's compare MOSFET and GaN FET. 1. Material differences. MOSFET are widely used semiconductor devices made primarily from silicon. On the other hand, GaN FET use devices made from gallium nitride, a new wide bandgap material. GaN has the property of allowing electrons to move faster than silicon, as well as the ability to withstand high temperatures and voltages. These material differences likely contribute to the difference in sound quality. 2. Differences in switching performance and efficiency. GaN FET have significantly faster switching speeds than MOSFET. As a result, switching losses are reduced, leading to higher overall power conversion efficiency. This is a crucial characteristic for high-frequency switching power supplies and Class D amplifiers. MOSFET are also sufficiently fast, but in high-output, high-frequency applications, they tend to have higher switching losses and heat losses compared to GaN FET, resulting in lower efficiency. 3. Heat generation and heat dissipation design. GaN FET generate less heat, allowing for smaller and lighter heat dissipation designs. This enables compact product designs, making them suitable for portable devices and high-density power modules. MOSFET are easy to handle as a conventional technology, but they have high switching losses and require larger heat sinks in high heat situations. 4. Differences in audio applications. In audio amplifiers, MOSFET produce a soft, analog-like sound and are commonly used in Class AB amplifiers. On the other hand, GaN FET achieve very fast rise times and precise, accurate sound quality, making them primarily used in Class D amplifiers. In other words, MOSFET excel at producing rich sound, while GaN FET excel at producing clean, high-speed sound. 5. Differences in cost and implementation. MOSFET are widely used, so they are inexpensive and there is a wealth of circuit design knowledge available. On the other hand, GaN FET are an advanced technology and are more expensive, requiring a high level of design expertise for implementation and drive circuits.
That's why there are still few products using GaN FET.
That's right. In such a situation, the PA200 is very affordable at $419. Before using the PA200, I was using an amplifier costing several $1,000s, so to be honest, I was hesitant about using an affordable amplifier. Based on conventional audio wisdom, I had assumed that amplifiers costing less than a few $100s were entry-level models. But when I heard the sound of the PA200, it was amazing.
It's that good?
I compared the Marantz PM12OSE with the PA200 in my main system. The result was that the PA200 felt just as good as the PM12OSE, so I decided to use the PA200 for my main system. So, I compared the power node I use in my subsystem with the PA200.
I see. But since the power node is a network amplifier, isn't it hard to compare it with the PA200?
That's right. The PA200 is a power amplifier, so at least a network streamer is required. Plus, I'm using a different DAC this time. So, we're comparing the PA200 in a more favorable environment. Even considering that, there was a significant difference between the PA200 and the power node.
Specifically?
As I mentioned earlier, the signal-to-noise ratio is completely different. The high frequencies are clear and highly resolved, which is wonderful. Additionally, there's a sense of silence during quiet passages. On the other hand, the PowerNode feels like it has a muffled sound overall. I've compared several network amplifiers in the past. Among them, the PowerNode was my favorite, but when compared to the PA200, it pales in comparison. I had been using a simple network amplifier for my subsystem, but given the significant difference in sound quality, I feel that I have no choice but to use the PA200 even for the subsystem. When compared to a network amplifier, the combination of an amplifier and a network streamer requires more effort to set up. However, once you hear the sound of the PA200 and PowerNode, the choice becomes inevitable. Additionally, combining the PA200 with an affordable network streamer doesn't cost much more than a single PowerNode. Therefore, I'll be switching my subsystem from a network amplifier to the PA200 and a network streamer.
Amplifiers using GaN FET sound great, don't they?
That's right. I feel there's a lot of potential in GaN FET. Until now, the price has been a barrier, but now there are affordable products like the PA200. It's great to own high-end equipment, but if affordable equipment sounds good, that's just as satisfying.
The PA200 is great. I want one too. Do you want the SMSL PA200 too, Master?
Yes, I want it.